Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome, listeners, to another chilling installment of the Shadow Frequency. I'm Juniper, your producer, guiding you into the unknown alongside our host, Matt Wilson. Tonight, we're venturing into the icy wilderness of Alaska, where whispers of a hidden alien base beneath Mount Hayes have lingered for decades. Is it a military cover-up, a cosmic conspiracy, or something even stranger? Matt's got the details, the theories, and maybe even a few goosebumps for you. So turn down the lights, tune into the frequency, and let's explore the shadows together.
Hey Shadow Chasers, welcome back to the Shadow Frequency. This episode we're diving deep into one of the strangest mysteries of the last frontier, Mount Hayes, Alaska. Picture this, a remote, rugged peak in the Alaska Range, shrouded in snow and secrecy. For years, rumors have swirled that beneath this mountain lies an extraterrestrial base, a hub of alien activity that's been humming under our noses. It all kicked off in the 1980s when a guy named Bruce L. Pearson, a retired Air Force officer, claimed he'd stumbled across classified intel. According to Pearson, Mount Hayes wasn't just a natural wonder, it was a hotspot for UFO sightings, tracked by NORAD and the military. He said strange signals were picked up, ones that didn't match any known aircraft. Then here's the kicker. Witnesses, including pilots and locals, reported seeing lights darting around the mountain. Lights that moved too fast, too silently, to be human tech. Now here's where it gets wild. In 1991, a supposed insider, a geophysicist named Dr. Ronald Hannigan, alleged that seismic readings around Mount Hayes showed hollowed-out cavities that didn't line up with natural geology. He claimed the military knew about it and was working with, who else? Extraterrestrials. Was this a joint operation? A secret handshake between humans and the little green men? Or maybe something less friendly, like a staging ground for an invasion? Theories abound, Shadow Chasers. Some say Mount Hayes is part of a global network of alien bases. Think Dulce, New Mexico, or the Antarctic underworld. Others argue it's tied to the High-Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, or HAARP, that mysterious ionosphere tinkering project up there in Gakona, Alaska. Could HAARP be a cover for something bigger? A way to communicate with whatever's under that mountain? And let's not forget the indigenous angle. The Dena'ina people, native to the region, have stories of sky people going back centuries. Coincidence? Or did they know something we're just catching up to? We'll dig into that, the military's tight lips, and a few chilling first-hand accounts right after this quick break.
Hey listeners, Juniper here. How wild is this Mount Hayes story so far? Alien bases, military secrets, and signals from the void? It's got my skin crawling. What do you think? Are we sharing the planet with cosmic neighbors, or is this just another tall tale from the tundra? Stick around because Matt's got more eyewitness accounts and a theory that might just blow your mind. While you're listening, hit that like and subscribe button and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. Also, you can find us on Apple and Spotify and Podbean and all your favorite directories. Want to support us? Check out our Patreon at patreon.com/shadowfrequency. If you want to advertise or suggest an episode, you can drop us a message there. Back to the shadows with Matt.
Welcome back, Shadow Chasers. Before the break, we were peeling back the layers of Mount Hayes, Alaska, a mountain that might just be hiding an alien base. Let's pick up with some eyewitness juice. Back in 1986, a bush pilot named Ted Grayson was flying near Mount Hayes when he saw something he couldn't explain, a metallic object disc-shaped, hovering just above the peak. He said it shot off at an impossible speed. No sound, no exhaust. Ted's story isn't a Lone Ranger either. Dozens of pilots have reported similar sightings over the years, and the FAA's got nothing to say about it. Then there's the military angle. Mount Hayes sits in a strategic spot not far from Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson. Declassified docs from the Cold War hint at anomalous activity in the area, but the details? Redacted to oblivion. Conspiracy buffs say it's because the government's in on it, maybe even running experiments with alien tech. Remember Dr. Hannigan? He claimed he saw blueprints of an underground facility complete with tunnels and chambers. He disappeared in '93, by the way. Coincidence? You tell me. Now let's circle back to the Dena'ina legends. Their tales of sky people describe beings descending from the heavens, sometimes benevolent, sometimes not. One story mentions a hidden place in the mountains where those visitors dwelled. Could that be Mount Hayes? It's eerie how these oral histories align with modern UFO lore. So what's the truth? Option 1, it's all bunk, overactive imaginations, and misidentified weather balloons. Option 2, Mount Hayes is an alien outpost and we're not supposed to know. Option 3, it's a human-alien collab and the stakes are higher than we can imagine. I'm leaning toward the shadows on this one, folks. What about you? Hit us up with your thoughts and we'll keep chasing the frequency. Until next time, keep your eyes on the skies.
And that's a wrap on tonight's dive into the mysteries of Mount Hayes, Alaska, here on the Shadow Frequency. I'm Juniper, your producer, and it's been a thrill to guide you through the shadows with Matt. Did this episode leave you questioning what's really out there? We hope so. That's what we're all about. Thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to like and subscribe and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook, and all your podcast haunts. And if you want more, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/shadowfrequency. Until next time, stay curious, stay spooky, and keep listening for the frequency.